What are underrated websites and what do you use them for? 10-Minute Mail. No need to use my own email to read a random website. I made a Reddit account using these emails, account still working fine. Remove.bg does a pretty solid job at removing the background of any image. You can even just Ctrl+V con. Lowers quality a little. CamelCamelCamel.com tracks the price history of something on Amazon so you can see if a sale is actually a good deal. NaturalReaders.com. It's basically a text-to-speech site that lets you copy and paste passages into a text box and then the computer will read it back to you. I use this when I need to type out papers, short stories or any other lengthy piece of writing as a way of proofreading. It's nice to use this way because then you can hear your errors read aloud. FutureMe.org. You can use it to send emails to the future you. Been using it for almost 3 years. It helps put into perspective how much has changed over the course of a year. Is there a website that allows me to send an email to past me? I've got a couple of things I need to warn me about. Link image editor with Photoshop feature. Edit. Thanks for upvotes and awards. Don't forget to visit r/Photopea. I always love an opportunity to be able to talk about archive.org because it is such a wonderful and free resource for so many things. It has millions of free downloads for music, movies, books, software, etc. One very popular example is that it is home to a very large catalog of Grateful Dead recordings. There is also the Internet Arcade where you can play a lot of classic games along with the console living room, which is similar. They have access to tons of old PC games too, and you can even play the original Oregon Trail online. There's a lot more in their software section too. It also has the Wayback Machine, which has archived more than 486 billion web pages saved, so you can go back and see how websites were years ago. For example, here's Reddit on July 25, 2005, a month after it was created. Unsplash.com. Tons of free-to-use images of damn near everything. Link a library of public domain classical sheet music. You can pretty much find any classical music over 100 years old. I stopped buying sheet music when I discovered it. Plus, it's pretty easy to send music to students during e-class in lockdown. Edit. Wow, thanks guys. I'm glad my information helps some people. Listen to radio around the world. Link. www.justwatch.com allows me to search up a movie or TV show and tells me where it's streaming. Edit. It seems like quite a few people are not able to view something they want to watch, but I also use 123 movies when the only option I have is to buy or rent it. There's also the option of torrenting with a VPN. Lightningmaps.org. It tells you in real time where lightning strikes anywhere in the world. Nice to track when there is a thunderstorm where you live. Link for translations instead of Google Translate. Although language options are still limited, the results are more natural and elegant. I'm a bilingual Chinese, English speaker and use this whenever I can't remember how to say a phrase in the other language. The Noun Project. Need an icon for something and don't have time to make it yourself? People from all over the world create them and upload them. Great resource for graphic designers. Icons available in SVG or JPEG, and they're doing stock photos now too. 3 A bunch of awards? Say what? Was not expecting that, thanks. Link of my tongue. It's really effective and has helped me countless times. I always seem to want a word when I'm writing but forget what the actual word is. WarnInTV.net. They are masters at tracking down the exact clothes actors wear in TV shows. And they often show a similar cheaper option if your budget is not the same as millionaires. Edit. Mostly women's clothes and no movies. Sorry. Boil the Frog. An awesome site where you put 2 artists in, and it makes a playlist connecting them for you. Thanks music. Wolframalpha.com. I sometimes use it math calculations. Pointer.com. I mainly use it just to be impressed by the photos and to have a good laugh. PDFDrive.com. This site has a pretty cool collection of free ebooks without registering. If you're in the US and you earn below a certain threshold, currently around $69,000, you can get free software to help you file your taxes. There's an IRS website that walks you through the process, and you'll use exactly the same software you might already be paying a shitload of money for. For real. These companies are legally obligated to make their software available for free, in return for the US government not setting up its own free software and completely dismantling the market. Companies that sell you tax software are trying very hard to make it difficult to find. Don't let them. Nanite.com allows you to pick and choose from a large selection of commonly used programs like Steam, WinRAR, and random other things you want while setting up a computer. The awesome part is that once you've selected all the programs you would like, it will simply install them all with no bullshit. No ads. No cost. No boxes. Nothing. You get one executable and it installs everything you checked without any of the hassle of going through each program's hoops. Edit. I've been told you can also keep the same .exe file to update the programs when needed. Saves a lot of hassle. Also, I appreciate the awesome comments. I'm glad there are others who know of this and even some others. Atomic rockets, any kind of sci-fi thing, they got. Donjon auto-generate dungeon maps, world maps, names, any kind of thing you need for a quick D&D game. Edit. There's also this for generating city maps. Edit. Thanks for the gold.